I already know this list will be controversial. Ranking anything is tough, but when it comes to countries, it's even tougher. Who am I to say what are the best countries in Africa, right? But lucky for me, I don't have to come up with the ranking. I just have to report the ranking put together by US News and World Report. According to their list of 2021's best countries in the world, the following 5 African countries were ranked the best. Hi, my name is Jared and welcome to The 5, where we share 5 interesting things in Black culture and society in every episode. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified when we release new videos. A set of 76 country attributes, terms that can be used to describe a country and that are also relevant to the success of a modern nation, were identified. Attributes by nation were presented in a survey of more than 17,000 people from across the globe. Participants assessed how closely they associated an attribute with a nation. The countries were measured on 10 sub-rankings, which were agility, entrepreneurship, quality of life, movers, social purpose, cultural influence, open for business, power, adventure, and heritage. Now let's jump into the top 5 African countries according to the list. Number 5, Tunisia. This North African country made the list at number 65. The country has a population of almost 12 million and a GDP of 38.8 billion. Tunisia gained independence from France in 1956, enjoys a robust tourism market due to its ideal location on the Mediterranean Sea and relative stability. A decade ago, Tunisia was in the limelight for being the birthplace of the Arab Spring, a chain of protests through Arab countries that saw the downfall of many of its leaders. Where Tunisia ranks the highest is under the categories of being open for business and adventure. Where the country scores the lowest is under social purpose and agility. Like many countries around the world, high levels of economic inequality hunts the population, with well-developed coastal regions and struggling interior. Number 4, Kenya. This East African country is famous for its renowned safaris, but Kenya has way more to offer. Kenya made the list of best countries in the world at number 53. The population is estimated to be almost 53 million and has a GDP of 95.5 billion. Agriculture and tourism drive Kenya's robust economy. The country has 45 national parks and reserves. But Kenya has its challenges, including political conflicts that have turned violent in recent years and rampant corruption. Where Kenya ranks the highest is being open for business and on adventure. The country ranks the lowest on areas of entrepreneurship and power. On the international stage, Kenya is also known for its rich culture and those long-distance runners that repeatedly bring medals home. Number 3, South Africa. When thinking of the best country in Africa, South Africa might get picked the most. That's thanks to cosmopolitan cities like Cape Town and Johannesburg. South Africa landed at number 41 on the list of best countries in the world. The population is at almost 60 million and the country has a GDP of 351 billion. South Africa is Africa's 3rd largest economy, right behind Nigeria and Egypt. What makes South Africa so attractive is the combination of the cultural diversity, wildlife, coastlines located on both the Atlantic and Indian Oceans, and the impressive terrain. For all the glitz and glamour the major cities of South Africa can offer, they are also an example of the overwhelming economic disparities that exist in the country along racial lines. South Africa ranks highest in the categories of adventure and heritage. It scores the lowest in the categories of quality of life and social purpose. Number 2, Morocco. This is another North African country to make it on the list of the best countries in the world. It landed at number 38. With coastlines on both the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea, Morocco has cultural influences from other countries in Africa and Europe. The country has a population of 36 million and a GDP of 120 billion. Amongst other things, Morocco is famous for its textiles, architecture, and cuisine. Fez, one of the cities in Morocco, is one of the only complete medieval cities in the Arab world. Casablanca is famous for blending Moroccan styles with French Art Deco to create unique architecture. Where Morocco ranks the highest is in the categories of movers and being open for business. Where the country ranks the lowest is entrepreneurship and social purpose. And the best country in Africa, according to this list, Egypt. Egypt made it to the best countries in the world at number 33. The country has a population of 100 million with a GDP of 303 billion. Egypt is a popular travel destination for those seeking to see the massive pyramids in person, but it has also been a cultural and trade center for hundreds of years. Egypt was another target of Arab Spring and has faced several political unrest in the last decade. Egypt ranks the highest in the categories of heritage and movers. Where it ranks the lowest is under social purpose and entrepreneurship. Although most of the country has vast swaths of desert, there is a lush, rich Nile River Valley where most of the country's industry and population is located. That site is also home to one of the world's earliest and greatest civilizations. Egypt is also one of the most popular places to study abroad. I'm really looking forward to what you guys have to say about this list, whether you actually live in Africa or you have traveled there extensively. Or if you simply agree with this list or completely disagree with this list, please let me know. That's it for this episode of The Five. We'll be back with another episode in Black culture and society.